I think when there are two sides to our company, and I would imagine it's probably similar with others. There is what I call the business side that is out there making money off of the products that you have, and there's the R&D side that's trying to stay 3 steps ahead of what's currently out there so that you have a pipeline of product that keeps you in business. MS Sedco manufactures automatic door accessories and traffic sensor equipment, which basically on the automatic door side, there are manufacturers out there that make the actual door itself. We provide all the ancillary products that go on it, the sensors that activate it, the handicap push buttons that are on the wall that activate the door when you're in a hospital setting, let's say. Timers that are needed to make locks work in conjunction with the automatic doors. So it's considered the ancillary equipment. We have been a family-owned business and continue to be, but have grown to a point where our playbook is kind of too small. We were entrepreneurs at first. We would show up each day and you just did what you needed to do to get the product out the door. We grew, and we grew around those processes. And then at some point in the last couple of years, those processes just kind of didn't work anymore. And we've been stuck at a sales level that no matter how much harder we worked or less, it just seemed like we always ended up the same way. The specific thing I was looking for was an incentive-based pay system for the company. Rather than me just doling out raises every year for no real reason behind it, I wanted the people to take ownership in what their job was and be accountable for it. And if they were, they got paid extra money. If they didn't, they made the same amount. And there was a very clear message. You do your job, you do it well, and you get paid more. One of the key things that we did here was we kind of deconstructed our company and then reconstructed it around a functional organizational chart. And that was always the kind of stuff that I thought, you got to have an organizational chart. Oh, yeah, you got to have a mission statement. Oh, I'll make something up. And never really took it totally seriously, but it's critical. You got to start somewhere for everyone to understand what your company is and what it's about. But I see a point where I get the people in place and step out of their way, which I know will be a hard hurdle for me to clear, and let them do their jobs. I see what I really want to do in this company being doable again. Check your ego and your fear at the door and do it. They're there and you're listening for a reason. For me, it was an instinctual reason. I almost couldn't really identify it intellectually. I just knew that something had to change. And I would imagine for anybody that's in a business that they own, that would be of my size or close to it, that you're probably feeling the same thing for some reason. Don't doubt it. Just check your ego, check the fear, recognize that as we started calling it, you're going to get stripped naked in front of your co-workers, but it's ultimately for the better good, and you'll come out on the other side of it a much better organization.